Hello again, this is Mohsen and I'm here with another episode of Azure is Easy. In this session, we're going to talk about a common problem that we're going to have in an enterprise organization or in a big organization. It's possible that we're going to have some legacy application and which cannot be containerized and we need to install them on the VM of the users. So what if we start installing them manually? It doesn't make sense because whenever we update the application, we have to go and install the updated version. If we take a snapshot of the Windows, again, this not will work because the application need to be updated in the future. Those install application. So what is the solution for that? The solution is use of Azure Compute Gallery and VM application, or it's called VM application, yes. So what do we need to do? We need to create a storage account and put that file or upload that file in the storage account. Then we're going to create a VM application, and inside the VM application, we need to create a version of that application that we want to install. And all of these are going to sit in the Azure or deploy to Azure Compute Gallery. And from there, we can install it on VMs that we have. Of course, we can use DevOps as well. So this approach has lots of benefits, like centralized and flexible application management, seamless sharing and access control, which is obvious, reliable and customizable deployment, scalable and low latency distribution, secure and compliant by design, and it supports both Linux and VM. So let's try one and see how it goes. So I'm going to create a storage account. I'm going to call it SGACC. This one is taken. Okay, yes. 0101. Okay. The storage account, that's fine. We're going to go with local redundant storage. Let's advanced networking. We're going to go ahead and we're going to disable these ones or remove this configuration. And click and create. So we have created this one. Let's go to image and create Azure Compute Gallery. And create one Azure Compute Gallery 1. That's okay. Sharing method RBAC. So we can use this RBAC if we want to publish something or use CI/CD. So we can restrict access to this compute gallery. Good, we have created this one. Let's go back to in the storage account. I'm going to create a container and I call it my app. I'm going to upload Notepad++, exe file. I remove the versioning, make it simpler. Great, we're going to go back to our resource group. We are in the Compute Gallery, and now we need to create an application definition. So application definition is this box here. So I'm going to click on this one. I'm going to call it vmdev to make it clear. This is some metadata. So it is going to be installed on Windows. So I'm going to select Windows. Publishing option. So description, end of life date, end user license agreement, privacy URI, or erase notes. Feel free to add whatever you need. Tags, of course, if you need to. And we're going to go and click and create. Great. So we are in the application definition, right? So we need to go one step deeper, and we need to create versioning. So I'm going to call it 110. So for Notepad++, I need to create, I created a VM definition, correct? So in the future, if there is another application, I need to create another, like, what do we call it? Maybe Office. I can call it Office. I call it VM definition for simplicity to make it clear this is the VM definition, but it should be NP, the NPP, Notepad++ definition. So we need to name it for the application or exe file or application that we want to deploy inside that. The version definition that's going to be inside. So I'm going to select this one. Okay. So this is referring to that below storage. As you can see here, it's using the shared account. Install a script. This is a very critical. So for the install a script, we can scroll down. This is the one. So what does it do? That's the reason. It should have. It's better. It was better if I called it, instead of vmdef, called it nppdef. So this, it says move the VM definition and rename it as vmdefinition.exe, and then run that exe file, executable file, as a silent installer. If there is any config, we can put it there as well. So what we're gonna do in here, this is the command that we need to use. So I'm gonna correct it and call it vmdef. I want it to be called npp.exe. So for uninstall script, for this one, there is a good definition here. If you don't know what the command is, you can go to this root and find it. So for simplicity, I think I found it once. For simplicity, I'm gonna put this one, the one that I have, which is very similar to the other one. I think Notepad++ gonna be going here. I don't think we need the rest. We can have an updated script as well. We can have a package. For packaging, it's interesting. So you can have, you can build your package, and there's a good explanation here about how you can do it. And you can upload it in the storage account and start deploying that. So gallery detail, that's okay. I don't need more than one application. I'm gonna review and create. Yes, okay. You can create another version by clicking this VM application definition. So what's the most important step? Yes, creating the, yeah, it's gonna appear here as well. That's great. So we're gonna create a virtual machine. VM test 1. I'm gonna go with the no redundancy, no availability option. That's okay. Sorry, trusted, yes, image. I'm gonna go with tennis anything, infrastructure. That's the right one, that's okay. I'm gonna create a Windows 11 Pro. This is the size of the disk. Okay, the password, we're gonna leave remote desktop protocol, this port open. I have a Windows as well. Disk, you can go with SSD, that's fine. Networking, basic, that's okay because we need to just test it. So we can go last step and deploy it. Okay, we can do, I forgot to mention, we can do it here or after we created the VM. The steps are the same. So we can create a VM application. We're gonna select this one. We can select which version we want. Save. And now we can click and create. I'm gonna pause the video because it's gonna take maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Because it's, the model, the tier that I selected for the VM, it was a cheap one, $19. Yeah, it was a basic tier. VM one, it's gonna take a few minutes. So I'm gonna pause it and come back again. Okay, we are back. It's been created. Go to resource. Let's connect to it. Great. So we're gonna turn off the location. Don't want any of these ones. Accept. while we are waiting, I can show you something. So if I click here and run the cloud shell, actually if I scroll down here, I mean, as you can see here, we can have, if there's a different command for MSI installer for packaging application packages using in Linux. We have different commands, good set of documentation, how we can zip something. Here, troubleshooting VM application. This is the command that we need. So I've put the resource group and VM. Yeah, I'm gonna run it. Scroll up. Here, okay, VM test 1, Windows 11 Pro, that's okay. Installer is the one. Enable succeeded. Application and VM dev, version this one. Result success. So this is great. Let's go back here, and hopefully we're gonna have the Notepad++ as well. Slow. Yes, we have it. Just wanted to, while this is running, I can show you something else. So how that VM definition get installed on this VM? So first it get downloaded or linked. I can say linked as a plugin, and you can find it in here. Packages. So it is Windows, packages, plugins, Microsoft CPLAT, Core VM Application Manager, Windows. On the download, we need to click on the downloads, VM definition. Remember, we call it VM definition, and the MPP, which was in the blog. So everything that are linked. I'm not sure about the underlying mechanism, but since it's linked, it's gonna be here. So yeah, I think that's the story of that one. We were able to install NPP Notepad++ without an issue. Actually, it was installed automatically for us. I guess it's get downloaded. Yeah, it says downloads. Yeah, obvious. Status. Let's see, anything important? So if you need troubleshooting, you possibly can come here and look at this file. Just once. Yeah, the same message that we saw. Great. So this can be used for debugging as well. Great. Hopefully you have enjoyed it and you take something out of this one and can fix something now or in the future. Have a great time. Bye for now.